to another episode of Clark Reviews. It's your boy Donovan. So, as you may or may not know, right? Godzilla versus Kong was delayed. Okay? It came out about a while ago that they were, delaying the movie for whatever reason. There was rumors before it came up that they was going to delay. Then they finally put out a press release that it was delayed. Right? If you know Donovan, you know he's a huge Godzilla fan. If you know Donovan, I also said that if they let Kong win in this movie, I'm walking out the theater in the middle of the movie. Swear I might. Swear. I know there's Kong fans out there rolling your eyes or whatever. Listen, Kong cannot beat Godzilla. Okay? Listen, you can't call the man the king of the monsters and have him lose in the next movie, right? What's a king to a god? But give you a little information and context behind it, then I'm going to elaborate what I think about that and some additional quick footage that was shown. The fourth installment in the MonsterVerse, Godzilla vs. Kong, was pushed back 8 months for a November 2020 release. Why? Because it was really supposed to come out in March, I believe, which I was stoked about. So, pushed back 8 months for a November 2020 release, but why was the movie delayed? Oh, it was originally given a May 29th, 2020 release date way back in October 2015, when it was officially confirmed that Legendary and Warner Bros. Had planned to pit Godzilla and King Kong against each other. This date was later changed to March, like I said, in early 2019, but just a few months later it changed again. Directed by Adam Wingard, Godzilla vs. Kong is the fourth installment in Legendary's MonsterVerse. Godzilla vs. Kong is only the second film where the two pop culture icons appear together on screen. The two haven't traded blows since Toho's crossover King Kong vs. Godzilla, which was released in 1962. Now, to give you some more context, King Kong's name was first because at that time he was more popular than Godzilla was, right? And Toho was very upset that it was perceived that Kong had won the fight. Now, if you're going to do rounds, I think Godzilla still won the first one. People just say Kong won because he got up out the water and walked, which doesn't make sense because he had to get transported to land because gorillas can't swim. When he came, he flew in, and I think they tried to put him on a ship and all that. But Godzilla won that. Kong got a few licks in, but Godzilla won, in my opinion, right? So, their upcoming showdown is said to be a spectacular battle for the ages. Hopefully. That's all we can hope for. It's getting real Batman vs. Superman vibes. During the movie, Marty will explore the origins of the Titans beneath King Kong's home, Skull Island. The events of the film were set up with multiple teams of King Kong and the credits of Godzilla King of the Monsters. It was kind of a throwaway in my opinion because it had a cave drawing. They always got Kong jumping to hit Godzilla, and then it was the fat Godzilla, which people said was, the Godzilla 2014 movie, but he had the back spikes of the King of the Monsters Godzilla. Didn't make sense to me. It was a throwaway. Godzilla vs. Kong will feature a portion of the cast from King of the Monsters, including Kyle Chan and Millie Bobby Brown and Zhang Ziyi, right? So, it was reported this week that Warner Bros. Decided to delay Godzilla vs. Kong's release by 8 months, which moves the film back to November. As fans waited for a Godzilla vs. Kong trailer, we've been waiting. Jesus. Give a teaser or something. There was a growing concern that a delay could be in the cards. There's been talk of delay since early June, following the poor performance of the last MonsterVerse movie at the box office. At $385.9 million, Godzilla vs. King of the Monsters made considerably less than both Godzilla and Kong Skull Island, despite being a slightly larger budget. While not necessarily a box office bomb, King of the Monsters failed to meet the studio's expectations. So, I don't know why. I really like Godzilla King of the Monsters. People complained that 2014 didn't have enough Godzilla. Then they said, well, King of the Monsters there's no plot, it's monster mayhem. It's like, bruh, have you ever seen a Godzilla movie? There's no plot. Like, the old Toho movies, the acting is not as good as a porn movie. Okay? There's no plot. It's silly. King Ghidorah comes from space and these guys have glasses on. This monster is like King Caesar that come out of rock and rubble. You know what I mean? You fight giant crabs and spiders. What kind of plot do you want? This monster's fighting. That's all you want. Popcorn movie. Come on, man. I think the box office, not the box office, the movie DVD sales did okay though, hopefully. I liked it. At the time, Warner Brothers studio chairman Toby Emmerich said that if Godzilla vs. Kong was delayed, it would be because the studio wanted to make sure it delivered an A-plus movie. Okay, I hope so. No reason has been given now that the delay has been official, but as it can be assumed that Emmerich's explanation sums up the studio's reasoning for pushing the movie back 8 months. Also, the fact that being in the theaters in late November could allow Godzilla vs. Kong to take advantage of the holiday crowd. Possibly. The future of MonsterVerse could depend on Godzilla vs. Kong. This is the biggest movie by far, and its failure could doom the franchise. Though production wrapped up in April, the studio could benefit from an extended period of post-production to weed out any potential problems, fine-tune the project. If MonsterVerse have any life through 2020, beyond 2020, Godzilla vs. Kong needs to be a hit. I'm sure they're going to do reshoots and change the script and add scenes and all that. Um, Maybe add some different monsters. There's rumors that they're going to fight Mecha Ghidorah, Destroyer. You know, it's got like Batman vs Superman. They're going to fight, and it's going to be a bigger threat. Now, it's like Batman vs Superman, the underdog, which is Batman, and a winning. Which, if you read the comics, you know that was going to happen. And maybe they'll have Kong win. I'll be very, very upset. But there was, so touch on something else. They did have a short clip that got bootlegged online that showed a clip at the expo in Brazil that had Kong jumping and punching Godzilla, right? Now there's a leak description of a scene to where they are fighting on an aircraft carrier, which is a giant ship. Godzilla vs. Kong are on this aircraft carrier in the water. Kong jumps, punches Godzilla in the face. They always got him Superman punching Godzilla. I ain't never seen a gorilla actually do that in real life, but whatever. And it does no damage. Godzilla shakes it off. He blasts King Kong. I don't know if it's atomic breath. He punches him back or he tail whips him. Maybe drop kicks him. And Kong goes flying, right? But my thing is this. If you watch the clip, King Kong is the same size as Godzilla, if not bigger, okay? I have a real problem with that because this is taking place 45 years after Kong Skull Island. And you mean to tell me in 45 years he quadrupled in size? He's the biggest of his species. So if he was 100 feet, so he's grown 100 feet every 10 years, 75 feet every 10 years. What is your diet regimen? What supplements are you taking, Kong? I envisioned that Kong would maybe be about 100 feet shorter than Godzilla, right? If you want like a David and a Goliath comparison, right? You got the King of the Monsters fighting this giant ape. Somebody said in the comments when that Kong's front view shoulder to shoulder was going to be intense. He's going to be massive. He's going to be stacked like a gorilla is. You know, they're ripped up and strong, and you know he's going to be, he's going to be beaten up. Have some wear and tear on him from battling other monsters, defending Skull Island. Chipped tooth, got scratched, he got the beard, a little gray hair, you know what I mean? But I envision it going, I think I've said this before, that they go back and forth. Kong gets licks in, Godzilla gets licks in, and eventually Godzilla just overwhelms him, you know what I mean? Or Kong maybe needs help from the military. Because they said it in the King of the Monsters that, Godzilla's on our side, and the little Asian girl said, for now. So maybe Kong's going to be, they talk about he's a gorilla, he's closer to humanity in terms of the emotional spectrum. Maybe he's going to be fighting on humanity's side. Godzilla turns because he's defending the planet. Maybe he sees humans as a threat. I don't know. All I know is Godzilla has to win. How I see it going, there's a really cool animation on YouTube. I don't remember what his name is, but he made like a 3-part series about Godzilla and Kong fight. It's sick. It's really sick. If I can find it, I'll put it. I don't remember the creator's name either, but that's how I envision it going. It's like 10 minutes long. It's awesome. But I just picture Kong getting licks in, and then he eventually overwhelms him. What would really be cool is that if Kong was smaller, seeing Kong slam Godzilla, like seeing a little guy pick up the bigger guy and slam him, would be so satisfying. Even though I want Godzilla to win, and I'm a Godzilla fan, that would be pretty dope. Like Hulk Hogan picking up Andre the Giant. You know what I mean? How epic was that? But seeing Kong damn near putting Godzilla on like the torture rack, suplexing him and slamming him, and Godzilla getting up slow, or Kong walking away thinking the battle's over because Godzilla isn't moving. And then Godzilla gets up, shakes it off, and is like, okay, I'm done playing with you now. You know what I mean? Something like that. But I don't like how they got him so big. Like he grew so fast in such a short period of time, and he's the same size, if not bigger. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll break Kong's confidence that he lost to a smaller guy. I don't know. I don't know what angle they're trying to play. I just hope they, with the delay, they do take the time to put together a quality movie. A+ experience. You know, good story, a lot of monster mayhem, epic battles, spectacular battles, like they say. And Kong fights a couple monsters leading up to it. You know, defending Skull Island, there was like a movie art of like a giant bat creature, Calumet or something like that. Godzilla knocks a couple of them off. They meet. Godzilla walks up on Kong with Skull Island. They battle, because if they fight battle in the city, it's over. Boston's gone. After King of the Monsters. So, but how it should have ended, Godzilla King of the Monsters. You guys should watch that. That's a YouTube series. How it should have ended, and it shows Godzilla going nuclear. Kong walking up out this fog, and Godzilla's like pointing at him to kneel with the rest of the monsters, and Kong's like, no. He starts pounding his chest. So Godzilla goes Fire Godzilla and just turns Kong to skeleton. And he flashes back and he just runs off. That's literally how it'd be. Nobody has an answer for Atomic Godzilla or Fire Godzilla. But they're not going to use that again. That would be redundant. So, but yeah, I don't know. I just hope it's good. Give your boy a teaser. Give me a trailer. If it's November 11, you know, -6. May, give me a full trailer. Give us something. Come on, wet our palate, the fans. Come on, come on. But if you guys didn't know that, hope I helped you out with some of that information and enjoy my point of view. While you're here, like, share, and subscribe to your boy's channel. If I get a notification that you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe back to you. Until next time, y'all take it easy. Peace.